All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High and the proper names in the Paleo Hebrew tongue. I want to say, Call Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash Ma'amaf. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ably and willingly called God of Jehovah, by Hashem meaning in the name of, Yahweh Shai meaning he who delivers, who the world ably and willingly called JC today. I want to give a double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and another double honor to my elder as well, Ahara One being Sha'Allah of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the 144,000 hopeful elect pushing this truth across the four winds, and to the 1/3 remnant believers on Yahweh Shem Shah, Shalom, Shalom. It's going to be a quick lesson put together through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, and I pray that it be edifying. I'm going to start off in the book of James, chapter 3 and verse 13. It says, Who is a wise man and endued with knowledge amongst you? Let him show out of a good conversation his works with meekness and wisdom. So, right, we represent, that wise man, endued with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding today. Because through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Shai and the wisdom knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai, we're able to show forth our wisdom and our meekness and our knowledge. Like the scripture say, this is your knowledge in the sight of the nations. You see what I'm saying? So by us having that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we able to rebuke, reprove, exhort, build up, tear down. You see what I'm saying? And fill each other's cups. When it's all said and done with. So right, who is as a wise man and endued with knowledge amongst you? Let him show out of a good conversation his works with meekness and wisdom. Today I was having a conversation with an old school Jake. I ain't gonna get into the conversation, what the case may be, but I could tell that he was in the church. And when you tell somebody that you're a Hebrew, they automatically get a ill taste in their mouth. So as we talking, I'm just making sure that I keep, the Lord in the forefront of my conversation when it's all said and done with, at all times, or make sure I mention the Lord and mention scriptures. We was having a conversation. I was telling them, when I leave here, when we get off, I just walk up to the gym and get my workout on. He was like basically telling me, hey, be safe out here because people crazy. And I told him, I said, when man's going to please the Lord, he make even his enemies to be at peace with him. And I said, through the spirit and power of the Lord, I don't ever have no problems when it's all said and done with. I saw Jake walking up the street. He had a Bible in his hand. He was using the Bible as because I put on the 100-pound weight vest, and I walk up to the gym. I just take a walk, and it's not even a mile. It's probably not even. It's probably right at a mile. So seen a Jake walking. He had a Bible in his hand. I say, man, what's up, man? I see you got that Bible. Give me a word. He said, if I give you a word, I might not. I might not break it down correctly. I said, just give me any word. Just give me a word. Just like 4 or 5 days ago. So he started rapping. You know what I'm saying? And then in the midst of him rapping, he said something about Allah. You know what I'm saying? He was rapping. And I said, okay, I see you. I said, now let me give you a word. And, basically telling him the name of the Lord. I just told him the name of the Lord, Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. And I put my hand out to fist bump him. Right when I put my hand out to, give him some dap, he coughed. He coughed out, and I was like, dang, he's sick. He's sick out here. He walking with the scriptures. But he don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah. So he right when I stuck my hand out, he was about to stick his hand out, but he coughed. He had coughed in his hand. I was like, damn, he's sick. Sick with his world, and he got the answers right in that book, but he not gonna read it. And I just told him, I said, man, keep that book on you, man. That's your sword. Make sure you read it. I said, make sure you read out of it every day. You see what I'm saying? So we represent those wise men endued with knowledge. Starting from the elders and apostles on down. when it's all said and done with. They are wise man and do with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And through them, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua working through them, we were able to get, this truth basically. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to get it again just to bring me into my next point. It says, who is a wise man and endued with knowledge amongst you? Let him show out of a good conversation his works with meekness and wisdom. Fuck you. Right. And I'm going to get that in the book of Sirach, this first one. Ecclesiasticus chapter 20 and verse 30. And it says, wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up, what profit is in them both, right? So, right, you don't want to be as that wicked servant that hid the Lord's truth in a napkin. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't want to be like Esau, that heap up silver and gold for the last days, and because the rest of it is going to be a witness against him when he could have been distributing those same things amongst the people, to basically prolong his kingdom. You see what I'm saying? But Yahweh Shem Yahshua basically put it in him to be the wicked, to where he wasn't smart enough to make a slave happy. You got a happy slave. A slave don't never want to be free. If a nigga was smart, that would have been his mindset. But a nigga Esau so damn dumb. I hate when that happens. Salakia. They got ads all on the Bible. You can't just read the Bible without an ad, man. But man, Esau so damn dumb, man. He's so stupid that his mindset is to hurry up and kill the slaves through the food, through the music, you know what I'm saying, through the air, the spraying of things in the air, the water, the fluoride. He want to dumb the slaves down so ultimately he can kill them and control them. But what he should have been did was make a gift, destroy the heart, you know what I'm saying, and give people free rent and free this and free that. You know what I'm saying? Then you probably wouldn't have had no house divided. Nigga would have been quick to join the military. Nigga would have been quick to come to your aid and help you fight. You know what I'm saying? But Yahweh Shem Yahshua made you selfish. He made you selfish, and he made you that base man that you is when it's all said and done with. It says, wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up, what profit is in them both? Better is he that hideth his folly than a man that hideth his wisdom. So right, better is a man that hideth his folly than a man that hideth his wisdom. Because like the scripture said, thou knewest that I was an austere man. You see what I'm saying? Your own mouth had testified against you. So, when you hide your wisdom, you know what I'm saying, you ain't feeding the sheep. Hiding the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. If the Lord bless you to wake up in these last days and you ain't teaching, and then, you know what I'm saying? Well, everybody not meant to be a teacher. You got some brothers that's, meant to listen and learn and, fighting to be a part, just fighting to be a part of, that 1/3, that elect. You got a lot of brothers out here, they fighting to be a part of 144,000. The Lord's army, the Lord's government. You see what I'm saying? But still, even if you have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're going to tell somebody. You ain't just going to keep it to yourself. You're going to wake up and it's going to be in your spirit to tell somebody, yeah, I'm an Israelite, I'm a Hebrew, I pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. America finna be destroyed. RFID chip is the mark of the beast. It's going to be in you. You ain't going to have no choice. You see what I'm saying? So, right. Better is he that hideth his folly than a man that hideth his wisdom. When it's all said and done with. Because you hide what Yahweh Shem Yahshua bless you with, and then he going to take that away even that you have. When it's all said and done with. And I'm going to get that in the book of Matthew, chapter 25, and verse 24. Slacky. Verse 14 all the way to verse 24, 10 verses says, for the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling to a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and unto another 1, and to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. Right? And the Lord did that same thing for us. You see brothers working in measurement. You see brothers dropping these videos. You see brothers pushing forth this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Apostle Hart was doing a video the other day. He's basically saying, if I do 4 videos today, then I'm going to try to do 5 videos. You see what I'm saying? So, he was blessed with, there's certain brothers in his truth that was blessed with, more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding than the next brother. When it's all said and done with. And to whom is much given is much required. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord put on their plate what they can handle. So what else? It says, verse 16, then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. And after a long time, the Lord of those servants coming and reckoned it with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained besides them 5 talents more. So right here, and flipped the Lord's money. You know what I'm saying? He flipped the Lord's money and gained when it's all said and done with. And it says, verse 21, it says, and the Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents besides them. So right, he flipped the Lord's money as well. He didn't hide it. You see what I'm saying? Verse 23, it says, his Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee a ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew. Salakia. Damn sodomite, or a damn strong ass Eve, one of them. It says, verse 24, then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, it's 1 o'clock at night, man. Jake just be talking loud for no reason. That shit be crazy, man. Salakia, man. I don't know, man. Salakia. Try to lock in. It says, verse 25, and I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. And his Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I will have received my own with usury. Dang. You see what I'm saying? So it's all said and done with, man. You done basically the money, the lot that the Lord gave you, it ain't worth what it used to be worth. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you losing. You done took the money and digged it, put it in the earth. You see what I'm saying? Now it ain't worth nothing. You took that talent, that the Lord gave you, and you hid it, man. You see what I'm saying? You hid it because you ain't want to shine. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to shine out here. You wanted to be, drops like 2/3 of our people. So that's why, that's why you see stuff like Sakari, 1 foot in the world, trying to be a damn gangbanger, and the other foot halfway in the truth, and the foot that's in the truth, all it is trying to be exalted over Apostle Tahar, saying things like Apostle Tahar is an old man, and he ought to sit down and resign as chief, as priest. I'm the priest over Israel today. So you the priest over Israel, teaching people to be damn gangbangers, man. You see what I'm saying? 1 foot in the world, 1 foot, in the truth, halfway in the truth, a couple toes in the truth. You see what I'm saying? But doing it according to your own will, doing it according to yourself. Not doing it, according to the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah that he set forth. You see what I'm saying? Going against the writings of Paul until you want to rebuke a woman. You see what I'm saying? So right, it says, verse 28, take therefore the talents from him and give it unto him which have 10 talents. It says, for unto everyone that have shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that have not shall be taken away even that which he has. All right. This is what it is, man. So the Lord bless you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to speak. And you're not speaking out here, then the Lord gonna take away all that, everything that you have. You see what I'm saying? Like the Apostle Har and Apostle Har and the brother say, you ain't as good as your last lesson. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Yahweh Shema Shah do the judging. If we really wanna, you know what I'm saying? If we really wanna take it there, Yahweh Shema Shah is the one that do the judging when it's all said and done with. Because I know brothers that don't really, you know what I'm saying, do a lot of lessons like that, but behind closed doors, he do a lot of reading. If you're doing a lot of reading, then you need to be doing your lesson though. You see what I'm saying? At the same time, you just got other talents. Different brothers that have different talents. You see what I'm saying? Or it's different brothers that drop on different platforms. You know what I'm saying? If a brother drop on another social site, and it just be flowing more than it flow, on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I drop a video on Instagram, or what the case may be, have a lot of people come and interacting and asking me questions, or what the case may be, but they'll shadow ban you quick. They shadow ban you, the next thing you know, you can't drop another video for 3, 4, 5 months, so you gotta lay low. You see what I'm saying? But you still want to be in the spirit of always doing the work, because if the Lord put it on your spirit to wake up and read 30 chapters, you probably have 50 lessons out of those 30 chapters. You see what I'm saying? So you always want to be in the spirit to work. You always want to be in the spirit to work and do what needs to be done for Yahweh Shema Shai anyways. That's why it come with the discipline and deny yourself. You see what I'm saying? So we got to deny ourselves no matter how we feel on this side, and just do it for Yahweh Shema Shai when it's all said and done with. And it says, for unto everyone that have shall be given, and he shall have abundance, but from him that have not shall be taken away even that which he have. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into utter darkness, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. All right. When all hell break loose out here, so first the Lord gonna cast you into utter darkness, so where you ain't gonna be out here teaching no more. You ain't gonna have the truth. You ain't gonna have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Your mind gonna be filled with folly. Your mind gonna be filled with, looking good, smelling good, feeling good. You see what I'm saying? On that side, it's gonna be weeping and gnashing of teeth when all hell break loose and Jacob's trouble out here and everybody going crazy at one time. You see what I'm saying? Everybody going crazy at one time, man. And then you're going to be running thinking that Yahweh Shema Shai with you until you run into some trouble. You're going to run into some trouble and somebody going to grip you up, and then that pain going to hit you. Then you're going to have to die that death by pain, weeping and gnashing of teeth, going through it. Praying that the Lord have mercy on you every day to where you don't get 100 stripes a day, they just get 20 when it's all said and done with. So to avoid that, we just keep working, man. We just occupy till the Lord come. That's all we can do. Occupy and apply the knowledge that we receive via watching these lessons and reading. We got to apply it to our own lives, and pray that Yahweh Shema Shai increase us, watch over us, and be with us, man, when it's all said and done with. Because you don't want to be cast into that utter darkness, for hiding the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. You never want to hide the wisdom that Yahweh Shema Shai bless you with when it's all said and done with. Now I'm going to go back to this. Ecclesiasticus chapter 4 in verse 22. Don't remember why I put it, but I pray that it fit. It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 4 and verse 22. It says, accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall. The point is in verse 23. It says, and refrain not to speak when there is occasion to do good, and hide not thy wisdom and her beauties. All right, you're supposed to, show forth the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai in all forms, man. When it comes to speaking, you hide not the wisdom. You let people know what you're standing on. You let them people know that who you with. And we with Yahweh Hashem Yahshai when it's all said and done with. So I'm at work, they get us some pizza. I said, man, I ain't with none of that pork, man. Nigga said, you don't eat pork? I said, nah, bro, I don't eat it. You know what I'm saying? That should have been an occasion for me to tell them what it was. But I'm at work. I'm at work, so I was just like, man, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But you know them people that you real deal hop down on. You say, he the one. You know the ones who you hop down and you just tell them what it is and what it ain't. A wise man know when it's time to speak. So there's a few people that I just, like today, talking to the old head, the OG. And we just talking. He giving me worldly knowledge, and I'm telling him. I wasn't going too deep and telling him about the Lord, Yahweh Hashem. I'm just quoting scriptures. Because once you say you're Hebrew, and I can tell he probably like a Christian pastor. By me talking to him, I can tell he's a Christian pastor. And once you tell somebody you're a Hebrew, they already got it at the tip of their tongue. You ain't finna force me to do that, or you ain't finna let me worship God how I worship God. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be, you gotta ease it in when it come to Jake. You gotta ease it in. You just gotta do good and walk forth in the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, and they gonna automatically follow when they see that Yahweh Hashem Yahshai dealing with you, and he gave you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You see what I'm saying? It says, verse 23, and refrain not to speak when there is occasion to do good, and hide not thy wisdom and her beauty. So right, we don't hide the wisdom and the beauty. That's why we on the street corners. That's why we on the street corners teaching. You see what I'm saying? That's why we dropping these lessons on YouTube. That's why we dropping these lessons. That's why we scroll. That's why we scroll on the internet. If I ain't got no lesson, I say, man, let me scroll on TikTok right quick, try to find me a lesson. And I write my women, hey, if you see something on TikTok, send it to me. Send it to me so I can get me a lesson. I'm trying to find me a lesson. You know what I'm saying? I end up finding a lesson. The Lord will have me do a lesson, or at that point, if I can't find a lesson, then it's time to recharge the battery. It's time to get back to reading. It's time to get back to watching other brothers' videos, and I might find a lesson. You see what I'm saying? So, right. Hide not thy wisdom and her beauty. Right? And it's another one in the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 41, in verse 15. It says, a man that hideth his foolishness is better than a man that hideth his wisdom. Right? And that was the same precept from the first precept, Ecclesiasticus chapter 20 and verse 31. A man that hideth his foolishness is better than a man that hideth his wisdom, right? You don't want to hide the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, because you're going to very much well be like that wicked servant that got his talent took from him and given to the one with 10 talents. You see what I'm saying? So we just keep pushing, man. When you got a certain level of love and respect, and you honor the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, it's just going to be in your spirit to do it anyways. When it comes to on and off camera, or off camera just, talking to people that you think, you come across somebody you think that, they got a good spirit on them. Talk to them and tell them, like, yeah, man, this and that. See how they handle it when it's all said and done with. So I got in. See how they handle it. See, you know what I'm saying? Come on, get this next precept. In the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 16. It says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So, right, letting our light shine is showing forth our wisdom and knowledge and understanding that was given from on high. You know what I'm saying? That's that light, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahshai is the light bearer that brings the light. Everybody that's in darkness, they ain't gonna understand that light. They ain't gonna understand why you do what you do, or why you move how you move. You see what I'm saying? Only thing they gonna understand is Esau's laws and Esau's judgment. You see it in your people all the time. to where a nigga be so studied when it comes to Esau's law. Nigga be so studied when it comes to getting around and his loopholes of his system, to where they start to depend on it. You see what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, when they getting game because they rent $7 on food stamps. You see what I'm saying? Which you use this word but not abuse it. When they get gain, and then now they can wear the most top-notch shit, the cleanest shit. You see what I'm saying? Next thing you know, nigga rent $7. You know what I'm saying? He done save up so much money to where he can get the nice chain. You know what I'm saying? He can get a nice car, and he can get him a couple of freaks. You know what I'm saying? Then he start looking down on you because he well educated when it comes to Esau's system. When it comes to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he's destitute. He don't have it. You know what I'm saying? He don't have the knowledge. He don't have the wisdom. He don't have the understanding. He can't tell you the Lord's name. He don't know how to pray. You see what I'm saying? Praying ain't on his mind because he ain't struggling. Praying ain't on his mind. I was reading Matthew the other day. I'm reading Matthew, and it says it's a. I meant to write that precept down, but Yahweh was talking here like, yeah, man, the poor receive the truth. He said, basically, my job done here. His scripture talking about how he healed them all. He ain't say, yeah, the poor just receive. I came here and I just, out of my spiritual power, I just made everybody 1,000,000 shekels of gold. He ain't say the poor receive riches, which we gonna receive out of the kingdom. He said, yeah, the poor receive the truth. By them having the truth, now we able to wake up. You see what I'm saying? So guess what? We received it through him. So we like walking water fountains, pouring out water. You know, like that Flint rocking. We like that Flint rocking. And you know, when they was leaving out of Egypt in the wilderness, when the Lord struck it, breaking two, and water coming out. We like that. We walking rivers of water in a dry land because Yahweh Shem Yahshua gave us the truth. It said the poor receive the truth. It's in Matthew. You know, probably after chapter 9. It's after chapter 9, but before chapter 12. I'm gonna try to find it. I ain't gonna try to find it right now, but right, man, let your light shine among men, man. Let the nations know that this is our wisdom in the sight of the nations. I'm gonna get this last precept. 2nd Esdras chapter 16 and verse 75. I'm just give verse 74. You know, because of times we coming in. It says, "Hear ye, my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your God." So right, when it's all said and done with, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is our God. In order for Yahweh Shem Yahshua to be your God, your eyes have to be open, you know, to his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. To where you ask the Lord, which way to go? It's people over there, and it's people in front of me, and I just came from behind me. You know, I knew I ain't finna go that way. And then as soon as you're done talking, a bird start chirping to your right. The Lord say, go to the right. You see what I'm saying? Most niggas ain't gonna pick up on it. You know, he gonna go straight and on some kamikaze and end up getting caught or gunned down. So right when you're done talking, you hear a bird chirp 3 times or a crow chirp 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Come this way and wait right there and hide in that bush or whatever the case may be. So we know that Yahweh Shem Yahshua is our God, and for him to even be dealing with you like that, your eyes got to be open first. It says, verse 76, "And the God of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord Yahweh, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves." All right, you got to be in the right spirit. In order for you to be in the right spirit, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't got the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you ain't gonna even understand the concept on what the right spirit is. You know, when it comes to let your iniquities lift up themselves, you're gonna be out here doing what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? But we sacrifice now, so we can be able to. We sacrifice now, so we can be able to escape. I seen a brother drop a video probably like a week ago. I remember the title was take this whooping now or get tortured later. You know what I'm saying? We already chose our path. We're gonna take that whooping. We're gonna take that whooping now so we don't get tortured. You see what I'm saying? Because you know how Yahweh Shem Yahshai is. There be times in your life when you real deal up. And I read that this morning. It's a time for abasement because of glory, and it's a time of lifting up the head because of low estate. I mean, the Lord. Every time I was of a low estate, because I kept moving. I'm moving from Chicago to Florida, from Florida to Chicago, Chicago to Florida, almost my whole life. And it's like when I get to Florida, it varies on what it's gonna be. Either I'm gonna be a popular kid at school that everybody look up to, or I'm gonna be a lame nigga. It just you never know. You see what I'm saying? You just never know. And I remember every time I got too prideful, the Lord, a real deal, abased me. Every time. Every single time. You see what I'm saying? To now, that, the spirit that he given us, how he uplift us in the spirit, man, we just know that, not to get too prideful on this side. But it's always the Lord, he gonna real deal. The reason why I brought that out is because the Lord is gonna real deal abase all our, 2/3 of our people, that get gain on this side, that constantly, the ones that everybody look up to, they're going to be the ones that don't have the answer, that's crying in the end. And we're going to be the ones that's, glorified because we believed on Yahweh Shem Yahshai the whole time. We're going to be the ones that have the answers, that have the light, have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahshai when that day come, man. I'm just going to leave it at that. I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom, on to the next.